This week, we'll be crating up all the donations, big and small, that will be going down with us on our trip to Costa Rica to visit SAILCARGO. In addition to the construction of Saba, a 148-foot coastal trading schooner, these tools will be used to develop a boat building class at the boatyard to help the local fishermen start building their own boats. Our crew that is going down will all be here to get it ready. Later in the episode, our video editor, Ben, will be in the boathouse to give you all a few new angles as we continue planking Arabella. Steve and I worked for a few days getting all the tools ready. We've been really amazed by the generosity of everyone that donated, and we just want to say right up front how grateful we are and how much this really is going to help out the SAILCARGO project.
You just need to put it down at all?
No, those move anyway.
Yeah.
And down. Perfect. Nice. I say we build a pallet for it and do it all right here, and then we'll just move the box with the hoe. Unless you guys want to carry it around.
No, I got my exercise.
That makes sense.
Ooh.
The motors on all these old machines kill me. If you look at an equivalent motor.
Alright, let's give a little tour of what we're doing here. So we got a station over there with all the plywood, making some 2x4s for the crates, beefing up some of these crates. Ann and Andrew are packing up the little bits and bobs. We're going to be inventorying everything.
Look
at that!
Who we look forward to seeing.
Ned is over here working with all the metal. So we got everything packed for the class. Got a whole crate for that. And Jack and I closing up these crates.
Hi, sweetie. Okay. That's a nice in between.
Okay, so I got all the bubble wrap, so we can start packing those. And Ned's almost done with the crate. As soon as he's done with that, we can get it welded. I think we're doing good. I feel a little bit like a chicken with my head cut off, but we're getting done.
We're doing great.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be loaded. Just take a ratchet strap.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll sit behind this just to watch out for the string.
But that's, I think that's deep enough then.
First of all, I want to say thank you guys. This was a really amazing birthday. I really appreciate everything you guys did. This was amazing. Steve and I would have taken forever to do this.
Yeah.
And it's really amazing to be doing with all of you guys.
It was fun to see everything that we're going to be bringing down and putting to use down there, and just to plan in person to see what we're going to do to get working.
What they're going to end up with at the end of all of this is basically a fully functioning shipyard. And to keep that going and to keep people maybe getting interested in the trade and building a new, stable of people who could potentially carry that on. They might get an order for another boat. They're building their own boat, but I love the possibility that this is just going to be a place where boats are built on the Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do introductions?
I was just about to say, since we haven't seen the whole group together yet, so there's Med from Shipscoy Forge, who's going to be helping us with the metalworking. Obviously, Steve and I. Jack, overall jack of all trades. We've got Andrew here. You guys should know Andrew, building Rosalind. We got Anne, who is the associate editor of Wooden Boat Magazine. Your girlfriend Kira, who cooked for all of us this weekend, which was amazing.
Yeah. And who knows her way around a circular saw.
Yes. Let me show you this thing.
Yeah.
And we were in the back.
It's been a whirlwind. So we went and did the run and got all the tools and machinery, got it here, got it kind of dropped off and organized. The crew rolled in. We got most of it packed and they just took off. So we're gonna pick up kind of the rest of the stuff around here and push these crates together and get them tarped and probably call it a day. Tomorrow's supposed to rain and we got to catch up on emails and comments and wife. And then probably Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll get back out here and get the rest of this crated up and packaged up, and then we can get back to Arabella until it's February when we go down to Costa Rica. The shipping container will come here in the next few weeks, but that'll be really easy. We'll just grab the backhoe and throw all these containers in the back, and that'll be like an hour-long process, piece of cake. So the lion's share is done. Thank you so much to the crew who came up and helped out with that. And now we're just gonna get cleaned up and go take a little bit of a break and catch up on life.
Now that all the big items were crated in on pallets, we needed to build some forks for the backhoe. So Steve got some material and got to work on adding adjustable and removable forks to the front bucket. We got finished wrapping up the last of the machines just as the rain kicked up. Now, all we need is for the shipping container to arrive, which we should be able to load up in no time. The next morning, our editor Ben was with us for the day, and he just missed catching Steve walking back to the house with his 12 gauge and tonight's dinner.
Dollars to donuts. Later this winter, we're pulling through one of the lumber piles, and we find at least one mouse nest that is lined with duck down.
After an early visit to the store for a few other dinner items, I got the crock pot going to cook the ducks. And then we hopped in the car to take Steve back to his truck so he could go get his canoe.
I wonder if this guy's bow hunting or duck hunting.
Back at the house, I was going through my daily ritual of getting all the memory cards and the batteries ready. Trying to keep this all organized so that it doesn't get in the way of building a boat can be a little bit of a tricky business sometimes.
The other side.
Yeah, you were the last one to do work to it.
Yeah, I got it fit pretty well. We should look at the nib a little bit, but I think it's pretty close. No, we're up like a 16th. It's kind of hard to see because it looks like things are picking up a little bit.
Yeah. From my initial look, to me, it seemed like what we were going to need to do is open up the caulking bevel on the outboard edge of the plank a little bit.
They can cinch down from here back.
What do you want to put the first one in? I still have a huge loop here. I think you might need to pull on it. Yeah, there you go, it's better. Yeah, much closer.
Alright, I'm going to do a quick intro for the video.
What are you yammering about?
I'm going to do a quick intro for the video.
Alright, you to shut up.
Yeah. Alright, so after crating up everything for SAILCARGO, we're back on this plank over here. We just spent the morning cinching it down to make sure that it is where it needs to be. Steve's in the boat marking out for the backing out, and I'm going to go and see if we need to do anything special for opening up the seams for the caulking bevel. We'll work on that, then we'll take it off and paint the back side of that, and while that's drying we can move on to the other side.
I think that should be it for dubbing and backing out. There's really not a whole heck of a lot. It's nice being on these flat runs.
Yeah.
How does the caulking bevel look?
I mean, it looks like it usually does. Just needs a little swipe with the plane.
Swipe with the plane. Cool.
All right, take it off.
Let's take her off, I guess. Yeah. What?
My toes are getting cold.
Go put your boots on.
Huh?
Go put your boots on. I'm with you. Good. Yeah, it just slid in the sun a little bit. Actually, that's a pretty good one. totally describe that as uncontrolled hacking, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're such a hack.
One of these days, I'm just gonna take my leg off.
One way, the other way.
Yeah, cross the plank a little bit. Sometimes that'll do it.
Point.
The brushes weigh like 4 pounds a pop now. Hey, cameras and cameraman. Hit it with a hammer a couple times. Yeah, we can cock that, right? Plank on, plank off.
Maybe put something there so it doesn't start to climb. This thing got
Be careful with that nib, they don't break it.
plank isn't sitting back on you.
Yo. The other thing we could do is set up the steamer and just
Could. That would shut us down for the rest of the day, basically.
would shut us down for the rest of the day, basically. Yeah. I'd say let's pop it off, and I'll dub that frame back just a tiny little bit and ease that some. I think that'll make a difference. Let her stand up a little straighter. It's not seeming like it wants to go in.
No, that is not. It's not even close.
The other thing is, though, is I don't know, as I'm cranking on this, it seems to be pushing it much more down than it is pushing it in.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm gonna try to take this off and see if this holds.
we can try. I think as we cut the rabbit up farther, yeah, we gotta just assume that the ends of the planks are gonna come in perfectly straight. And I think we'll be fighting this less.
Yeah.
But for this one, I'm thinking the best case might just be to set up the steamer.
All right. working at all?
I think so. It's hard to tell. Yeah, we're tight against it. It just needs to come down, but we're tight against it.
Should we try to throw a strap on it?
Oh, so much for that. Alright, I'm just gonna shut this out. Yeah, turn the gas off, turn the valve off.
Cool.
Fire's out.
Leave it overnight?
Yeah, just let it cool overnight. It'll go down a little bit more, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna.
It'll be
It's now
easier.
tight in there. It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Say please. Alright, easy.
Yep, I'd say that can go on.
Yeah, they should be done.
They're like done.
Perfect.
The other thing I want to bring up is, you know, it's really been awesome in this project to be able to share things with everybody. Like I just gave you my old camera, you know, we've given you a bunch of different things. Jack, you've come and gotten a couple things from us as well. Being able
pieces
to,
of Victoria New Moon.
yeah, being able to give back and to really like throw some life into this industry is really an amazing part of this project. And there's you're getting a package. There's something to be said also about everybody here, basically under 40, and we are doing shit. So it's kind of something
And
to be
all
said
of it is
that-
unconventional.
Yes. So this stuff is not dying, is what I'm kind of trying to say. Like we're all here. Like
That's right.
Don't lament or worry.
We
have
got it.
this.
So thank you all. This was an awesome weekend. I had such a fun birthday. It
was fun getting
So
hammered
glad.
all together last night.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of work done.
Brought us
There we go.
together.
Like, it's gonna make a big impact.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thanks for doing what you guys are doing.
Happy birthday.
All right, cool. Break. We should get a picture.
All right. So it is the holiday season, and pretty much everybody gets a little bit of time off in the holidays, and we figured it would be pretty horrific of us not to give Ben a little bit of time off at the holidays. And Alex is going to go up and visit some family up in Maine for a little bit. So we are going to just take 1 week off from the videos, so we will see you all in 2 weeks. So thank you very much for the patience with that.
And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate everything, and we hope all of you have a very wonderful holiday.
All right, see you soon.